Hi, my name is Mike Gary. My company is Yardley Wealth Management. We are a fee-only investment advisory firm located in Newtown, which is in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. My question today is, what is the matter with Vanguard? And it's a good question. It's a great mutual fund company, has been for a long time, does certain things for its shareholders and investors in their funds, and buys. There's all kinds of different funds there. Mostly they're low-cost index funds. A couple of things have been bothering me a little bit though lately. One of those is that people come in all the time, prospective investors or financial planning clients of mine, and say, "Oh yeah, I have some funds at Vanguard." And in the news every day, every article, you see about all the money that they're bringing in, and more than any other fund company, they have been a giant beneficiary of the move from active to passive investing. I mean, they're one of the big starters and founders of it, and have been running that with that ball for 40 years. So it makes sense that they're a big beneficiary of that. But you see those articles, and the Wall Street Journal had a week or two of articles, with several articles in the paper every day for a long time, talking about that shift. And I can't help but think that it's seen as an unalloyed good. That's a great thing for everybody. And people come in and say, "Oh yeah, well, I have some Vanguard funds," and it's just seen as like it's good, like it's Vanguard, and I'm indexing. And one of the things that troubles me is, and I don't know why, because I'm a big believer in buying asset classes cheaply. I do it a little bit differently using DFA funds, but I've bought Vanguard funds for clients. I've bought ETFs for clients. When everybody thinks something is good, that's usually a problem. And I don't know what the problem would be, but everybody thought tech stocks, everybody had to buy them. That didn't turn out all that well. And then when everybody had to buy real estate and were flipping houses and not putting any money down, that didn't turn out well. And now every article seems like you can't go wrong by doing this. And I've always thought that you can't go wrong by doing it, but now it's making me wonder. I don't know if it's contrarian or the cynical. I mean, I did go to law school, so there's reason to be cynical. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but it's troubling me. And then the other thing is, people come in and say, "Oh, I have some Vanguard funds. I just have some Vanguard," and as if like whatever they have is magic. But Vanguard has, I looked this up, 127 different mutual funds. They have all kinds of funds, and so a lot of them are passive, but not all of them are. And they have all kinds of funds, esoteric, like whatever asset class you're looking for, they pretty much can cover that. And so when someone comes in and says they have Vanguard, that doesn't mean that they have like a complete portfolio and somebody's looking at it or taking care of it. Typically what it means is they have the total stock market index, the total bond market index, maybe the Wellington fund or a Star fund, a couple other funds, and it is in no way a diversified portfolio. It's the start of one, and they by their nature, if they have the total stock market index, that's a great place to start, or the total international stock index. The total bond market index isn't bad either. But it's not the same as having a diversified portfolio that in any way is working for someone. So typically they'll have those portfolios or the group of funds, and they've selected the funds themselves, or someone helped them with it, either at Vanguard or not. But I never see it, so like I look at it and say, "Oh, okay, so this is what they're doing with that portfolio." Usually try to guess what it is, and I have no idea what went behind it. So saying, "Oh, I have a handful of funds at Vanguard," is not the same thing as having, "I have a portfolio that'll help me get my retirement in order and take care of me." If you think that it is, I'd say that you're not right, and you may be fooling yourself. So there are great tools at Vanguard, and you can do some really, really good things. And there's nothing wrong with the tools, but you need to know how to use them and how to work with them. Like we have great tools at my house, but my wife is the one that's good at using them. I'm terrible with them, and thank God she's around. Anyway, I've already said more than enough about Vanguard, My name is Mike Gary, and my company is Yardley Wealth Management. We are an investment advisory firm in Newtown, Bucks County. Thanks.